In this video, we're going to use ChatGPT, the most sophisticated chat artificial intelligence, to try to create football player emoji challenges or puzzles. So chances are you've seen on my channel a short like this one where I'm asking people to guess the football player from those emojis. So at first it almost feels nonsensical, but if you combine the words and or the synonyms and or the sounds associated with these emojis, you would create the name of the player. So for this example, it would be cab, I, air, O, which sounds very similar to the name Caballero of the Spanish goalkeeper. The objective of this video is to teach ChatGPT the logic of that emoji puzzle and for it to understand so well that it could create these ones itself. If it would be able to understand this, then I would create hundreds of videos and get so many views. Okay, let's play a game. Try to guess the football player based on these emojis, the exact example. And it's is the football player Cristiano Ronaldo. The emojis seem to represent his nickname, CR7. The taxi emoji may represent his speed on the field. Interesting take. The eye emoji could represent his vision and awareness. This guy, this guy is reading too much into it. The smoke steam emoji could represent the power and speed of his shots, and the letter O in the fourth emoji could represent the number 7. How? Which is his jersey number. Interesting, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Those emojis represent sounds that make up the name of the player. Could you guess again using this information? Ah, I see. Based on the new information, could it be Kylian Mbappé? No. The taxi emoji could be the sound mb, mb. How do you get from taxi to mb? Okay. The eye emoji could represent the sound app. How? The smoke steam emoji could represent pe. Sure. And the letter O could represent e, with an accent, by the way, which when combined makes up the last name Mbappé. How do you get to this conclusion, ChatGPT? Let's just feed him the answer and maybe he's gonna understand the logic. So the correct interpretation for these emojis would be the first one is cab, then it's I, air, and just the letter O. So if you combine these words, you'd get caballero, which sounds similar to the Spanish name Caballero, which is an actual football player, and the correct answer. Did you understand? Could you explain the logic yourself with your own words? Let's see. I understand now. Do you? Thank you for explaining the logic behind the emojis. Wow, so polite. Based on the sounds that each emoji represents, the answer is the Spanish player Alberto Moreno Perez. No, who is known by his nickname Caballero. Is that true? Am I being bamboozled? Alberto Moreno Perez. No, it's not, which means gentleman in Spanish. The cab emoji represents the cab sound in caballero. The eye emoji represents the eye sound in caballero. Okay, and whatever. The use of emojis to represent sounds is a fun way and creative way to communicate a name or a concept. Oh, you, ChatGPT, stop it. It requires some imagination and careful consideration of each individual sound in the name and how they can be represented by emojis. It's a good exercise in lateral thinking and can be an enjoyable way to challenge one's problem-solving skills, which you failed at miserably. It's not Alberto Moreno Perez. ChatGPT didn't get the proper player, but that doesn't matter. Let's assume that he understood the logic. So, can you create such a puzzle yourself using the same logic? Oh my, let's see. Sure, I'd be happy to create a puzzle using the same sound-based logic, yeah, as before. Here's one for you to solve. Oh my god, Apple, Rocket, Crown, Music. Yeah. Can you guess the name of the person represented by these emojis? It's a person. It's not necessarily a football player. Interesting. What was it? Provide some detailed explanation. Let's see it. Yeah, it's Prince. Nah, I thought about it, but still. It's an apple which represents the PR sound in Prince. PR? From Apple? Am I dumb or does that not make sense? The second emoji is the rocket, which represents the in Prince. How? Without, as in Prince, without the R. So pins, okay. The crown represents the s sound in Prince somehow. Why? Because it starts with a C. I don't know. And the fourth emoji is a musical note, which represents the N. Somehow, maybe. It kind of looks like an N. If you squint and you use your imagination and maybe you even close your eyes, you can kind of see the N. But yeah. We can arrive at the prince. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the puzzle. It's so fun, yeah. Okay, let's only try this with football players. Can you provide another puzzle using the same logic? Let's see. Another puzzle. It's man, hamburger, football, ball, and a plane. Football player is well-known striker who has played for several top European clubs. Good luck solving the puzzle. I think I need more than that. Man, burger. These are harder than the nonsensical ones that I'm posting. What was it? And offer a detailed explanation. It was Luis Suarez. How? Okay. So the first one is a boy, which represents the L in Luis. How exactly? I don't get it. Then the hamburger is the Su in Suarez. Okay, interesting order there. Soccer ball represents the A in Suarez. Sure, obviously, yeah. And that's a B, which represents the R. Yeah, of course, because the B represents R, obviously. The emojis can also represent words. Let me give you another example and try to guess the football player. So I'm choosing no, lit, O. So it's Nolito. Offer a detailed explanation. Let's see. So based on the emojis, the football player represented here whose name or nickname contains the word no, okay, we're getting there, or N, represented by the letter O and the third emoji. Sure, I think, I don't know, and who is associated with intensity or fiery play. Not really what I'm looking for. One possible player is N'Golo Kante. Kante is known for his fiery work ethic and tenacious play, blah blah blah, and contains the letter N and the word no. N'Golo Kante? How? Not really. The first emoji, which is a woman crossing her arms in a no gesture, could represent the no sound in Kante's name. What no are you looking for? N'Golo? No? Let's clarify a bit. All the emojis should represent words or sounds. They shouldn't represent a player's trait. In the previous example, that means Nolito. Can you identify the logic? Let's see if he actually understands, if he knows what the answer is supposed to be. Who knows? I see. Thanks for clarifying the rules of the puzzle. Based on the emojis, the logic seems to be a combination of sounds and letters that make up the name of the football player. Okay. Woman crossing her arms in a no gesture, which could represent the no sound in the player's name. Then the second emoji is a fire, which could represent the sound lit. What? Okay, and the player's name. And the third emoji is the letter O, which might represent the letter O. So, putting these sounds and letters together, we can arrive at the name Nolito, a Spanish football player, blah blah, Celta Vigo, Manchester City, Sevilla, among other clubs. Excellent. Now, using the same logic, try to guess this player, and that is M, Il, Lit, and Tau. That's kind of a curveball, maybe. We'll see. Okay, let me see if I can solve this puzzle. Circled M, which represents the initial letter of the football player's name. Yes, of course. Then it's a face with a mask. Okay, which could represent the ask or as in the name. Third emoji is a fire, which could represent hot or ot. Okay, and the fourth is yin yang, which might represent the letter I or I. Interesting. So it's Mario Balotelli. Mario? Not really. My bad here. Let me use the proper emoji for the ill guy. Let's see. Give it a try. Let's see the emoji. So, circle M, initial of the football's name. Okay, second is the face with a thermometer, which is ill. Okay, we're getting close. Come on, hot or ot. Come on, man. Remember the lit. I thought you understood it. Okay, putting these together, I would say the puzzle is Mauro Icardi. Mauro Icardi. How? Mauro, face with the thermometer, is ill. Okay. The yin-yang symbol is the letter I. I hope that's correct. No, it's not, but you're getting closer, you're learning. The emojis should be treated in the order they appear. In this example, that means Militao. Can you explain the logic? Let's see if he actually gets it. Maybe. He has all the elements except the Tao, maybe. Let's see. M is the initial of the player's name, then il, okay? And then hot or ot. Come on, man. The lit, you know it. And then ao or ow. Okay, putting these together is Militao, the Brazilian defender, blah, blah, blah. But how? You're close, but not entirely correct. Can you remember what the fire emoji represented in the previous Nolito example? Can you use the same idea for that Militao one and try to guess again? Offer an explanation. Let's see. Thanks for the correction and hint. The Nolito example, it was lit. Okay. Fire, blah, blah. So, represents the M, then lit, and might represent the sound lit. fire emoji and the blah blah blah, okay? And M, L, and O. So based on these interpretations, my guess for the player is Mile Jedinak. Okay, let's just spoon feed him the answer. So let's try again. I'm looking only for the surname of the football player for that sequence. The last emoji is supposed to mean towel. Let's see. If we interpret the last emoji as tau, it could represent the sound O or ow in the player's surname. Using the same logic, it's M, then lit, okay, Milutinov. Who? Let's just give him the answer again. The correct answer should be Militao. Can you explain why? Okay, he's learning. He's slow, but he's learning, kinda. Let's try another one, the easiest one. So, now let's try another one. I'm looking only for the surname this time. What football player would this be? That's so easy. Camp and Bell. It's so easy. Let's see. So, provide my guess for the football player's surname is Camps, which is the surname of Jordi Camps, Spanish footballer. Who? Rayo Vallecano and Barcelona B. The tent or camping icon might represent camp, and the other one is bell. You have them right there. Camp's bow, Camp's bells. What? Try again. Who knows? Maybe he's gonna correct itself somehow. 2 emojis provided. Vardy, Jamie Vardy. How did we get here? Come on, man, it's so easy. Camping tent could be yard, which sounds similar to Vardy, and the bell might represent the sound D or D, which is similar to the letter in the player's surname. By combining the words, we get Vardy. You need some mental gymnastics for this one, but I kind of understand it. The answer is way simpler. Try again. I'm not gonna leave without the proper answer. Surname is Bells, Ryan Bells. Who? Norwich City and Darlington. Ah, yeah, such a famous player. Camp and similar to Bells. I think we're fine for now, guys. The AI is not going to take over anytime soon. Look at that. We get Campbell, which is similar to the player's surname Bell. You have the answer right there. By combining the words, we get Campbell, which is similar to the player's surname Bell. What? How? You had the answer right there. It's supposed to be just Campbell. Can you explain why? Oh, I misunderstood the hint. Yeah. Okay, camping tent would represent camp, which sounds similar to the surname Campbell. Second emoji of Bell matches the second half of the surname Bell by combining the words blah blah, including Sol Campbell, Kevin Campbell, and others. Perfect. Now using what you've learned, can you create your own puzzle? Oh boy, this is it. This is the infinite content I'm looking for. What is that? Motorcycle orange. Or Tangerine. Former football player, by the way. The surname. Motorange. I give up. What is it? Maybe it actually makes sense and I'm actually an idiot. Let's see, it's bicycle, which sounds similar to the former Dutch Robin van Persie. Oh, that's kind of a stretch. Wait, what? Bicycle is quite different than Van Persie. Try another puzzle, but make sure the emojis combine to create the exact name. Let's see. I apologize for the confusion. Here's a new puzzle for you. Oh, well, thank you. Wow. It's so... the professor, Socrates. Answer is Neymar Jr. Number 9, Neymar. So the 9 graduation cap signified the number 9. Oh my god, I got outsmarted actually. Neymar is a well-known Brazilian footballer who plays for PSG under the number 10 jersey. However, he initially wore the number 9. Oh, come on, this guy has more football knowledge than myself, which is not saying much, but still. I don't know, bro, it's all caps. I don't see any number 9 anywhere. This is a different logic than before. Please make a puzzle where the emoji words or sounds combine to create the surname of a football player based on what I showed you before. Let's see. Come on, bro. Here's a new puzzle for you based on the previous logic. Let's see. Okay, it's Il Plain Key. Ilbiki? Is that the name of a guy? Famous football player, never heard of him. I don't know. What is it? Maybe it actually makes sense. Come on. Benzema. Oh, baby emoji represents the Ben. Bambino, which is similar to Bambino. The Italian word for baby. Yeah, because that's obvious. The bee emoji represents za, which is similar to the sound a bee makes when it buzzes. And the key emoji represents the word ma, which is similar to the word key in Spanish, llave. Is that really similar? So when you combine the words Benzema, you get Benzema, the surname of the... Man, this is... I understand the logic, but it's impossible. Well, not. The llave doesn't actually make sense, but still. Benza, still pretty much there, 66% there. Try to use only English words. Try another puzzle. Let's see. Oh man, what is that? What is that, actually? So, musical notes, eyes, and a water gun. Water gun, bellow gun? Who knows, maybe. What is it? Several Premier League clubs. What is it? Beraino. Saido Beraino, never heard of him. Who? Represents the B, the C, and the gun. BC gun. BC gun. So you put these words together to get Beraino. Try again. Let's see. Maybe after enough generations, it will create something good. King hammer? King hammer. Crown hammer. King tool. Tool king. I don't know. What is it, man? Let's see it. And the answer is king. That's it? Just king? What about the hammer? Okay, so crown, so the word represented by the crown, emoji king, and the word represented by the hammer, you get king plus hammer equals king. Of course, because hammer is just 0. Yeah, obviously. Tree footprints? Kevin Prince Boateng. I don't know. What is it? I feel like it's gonna go downhill quickly. Aguero. Why? So, first one is wave. What emojis are you using, man? Where do you get these from? Wave, 8-ball, and apple. So it's wa, G, and ro. How? Wagero. Somewhat. The answer is Pogba. The poop emoji. Where are you getting these from, man? So, poo football sekba, which sounds similar to Pogba. This feels like those answers, you know. If you look at my comments, you'll see Karai window, Taxi Eye window, such a baller. He's reached a similar level to my chat. You're explaining different emojis than the one you've used. My apologies, here's the correct explanation for the emojis used. You didn't use these either. So it's a car, a tree, and a burger. So car, tree, burger, CTB, which sounds like Vardy. CTB Vardy. I don't know, man. I don't see it. Let's try to teach him again. Let me give you another example. What is that? So that's Schmeichel. It's Shaw cross. Here's an explanation. Shu to indicate silence. Ha, what? Player's surname, part of the player's surname. That's not even an exclamation. And cross, reference to the term crossing in football, which gives us Shaw cross. The answer needs to be an existing football player. Guess again. Apologize for the mistake. How about, let's see, this. Schneider. Close, kind of. Shushing face. Syllable is the schnei. Schnei. Maybe the shu. Studio microphone represents the J somehow, and telephone receiver represents the der sound. He changed them again. Home box run. Fab reg gus. Ah. No, I don't get it. I do not think it works. Let's just try again with only the Nolito and Campo examples. Okay, let's play a game. Try to guess the football player's surname based on these emojis. Let's see. Sounds fun. Yeah. Okay, so it's Campbell. Okay, the first one's Camp, then it's Bell. They sound like Campbell. There it is, man. Maybe without the sounds, it's a bit easier. Okay, perfect. Using the same logic, try to guess this football player's surname. Let's see. Nolito. Please, man. Please. Come on. He's thinking. And it's gonna be garbage, isn't it? Based on the emojis, I believe the football player's surname is No Go O. Yeah, the fire emoji is hot or fire, and the O represents an O, so No Go O could be a possible interpretation. However, I must note that this is a challenging one, well, everything's challenging for you, and could have multiple correct answers depending on the interpretation of the emojis. Really now. So the fire emoji should be lit. With this information, can you guess it? Let's see, it's we were so close, yet so far. You had the answer right there. It should be no, lit, O, Nolito. Easy. Using the logic, can you create your own 10 puzzles? Explain the logic for each one. It's lamb and the letter Lambert. It's some gibberish, some kind of gibberish that I cannot understand. So time, idea, and point. Time, Lightfoot. Yeah, my favorite player. So rocket, dog, double T as well. The alpha rocket. So rocket and the dog emoji, which sounds like ought. Dog and ought. Ah, yeah, he forgot about the English. The emojis should only represent English words. Can you create your own 10 puzzles? This is it, man. This is it. I can't wait. Let's see. 10 new puzzles. Oh boy, let's see. Wave man. Sea man. Explanation. The Seaman actually works, you know? But it's not a football player. I don't think so. Is it? Who is Seaman? 2. It's lion ring. Answer, Lion ring. Let's try with football player surnames specifically. Guy, Seaman is good. Lion ring, I understand it. But let's see with football players. Come on. Oh my god. Brickwood Waterman. My favorite player of all time. The GOAT. What even is that? It's fork dragon. Yeah. Sixth time in a row emphasizes the sound fork. Yeah, sixth time is the charm. Wood water spoon. Yeah, it's tooth screw, all right. It's biscuit jockey. Like even FIFA generates better players. Okay, mic, singer. Actually, microphone, using it 5 times emphasizes the singing. Of course. Car mutt. Your puzzles don't represent football players at all. Try again. Let's see. Apologize for the confusion. Let's see it. The football players' surnames where the emojis represent clues related to football or the players. So soccer B King. Yes, soccer B King. Lion King, of course. Explain who the football player is as well. Maybe that's how it's gonna understand. It's learning, it's slow. So let's see. The first one is Taxi Eye Window. It's Walker Fasthouse. Walker, come on, man. Walker could have been okay. Who's Walker Fasthouse, huh? Could refer to Kyle Walker, an English football player. Okay, let's try this. The answer should match the exact surnames. However, some consecutive letters can be the same. So Ramos or double R. Ramos will be considered equal. Let's see. Answer, Bridge. Because Bridge, metal, Wayne Bridge. Who? Remember the Nolito example. Do the same thing, figure out a combination of emoji words that when combined will create the exact surname. In your previous example, Lamp Castle is not Lampard, it's just Lamp Castle, which is not correct. Try again. Let's see. Cannavaro. Wait. Fork and spaghetti. Cannavaro. How? He doesn't understand. It doesn't understand. It's a toilet and ice. So Sanchez, of course. It's corn, so it's Cornelius. He's on the right track, kind of. In your previous example, fork and spaghetti don't create Cannavaro. They create fork spaghetti. Try the exact surname. Let's see. So, what's that? Candy. Who's Candy, man? Okay, Candy, red, and shirt. So, Kevin Prince Boateng. Hey, look at that. Number 4. Tree and house. Woodhouse, which could refer to John Woodhouse. Never heard of him, but still. Southampton and Wolverhampton. Sure, whatever. Hey, that's pretty good, I think. Okay, let's try it like this. Okay, perfect. Your task is to identify the football player's surname from these emojis. The idea is to combine the words or sounds associated with the emojis to get the exact answer. So for example, in the previous puzzle, you had that emoji, which could mean camp or tent, but it didn't make sense to pick the tent, meaning you chose camp because it's part of the exact player's surname. So using the same logic, figure out that. Let's see, Sh, mic, phone, so it's Shaqiri. It's Sh, which represents Shah, mic, okay, and telephone emoji, which represents I sound. Well, and you get Shaqiri. It's wrong, but the first one is actually Shu. So can you figure out the rest? Let's see. Based on the corrected information, I'd say first one is Shu, or quiet. The other one is ear, or listen. And the other one is call. Come on, man. It's Shar. Ear represents the R, kind of, and call represents the umlaut. The emoji words or sounds should be treated in the order they appear. So in your explanation, the mic was already that so the call couldn't be used for the same purpose. So try to find another one. So shu, hear, sound, or dial. So dialo. Hey, that's actually not too bad. Your interpretation of the emojis is on the right track. So that means being silent or mute, listen or hear, phone or call is okay, but you're associating them in a wrong way. So you should only do combinations using these exact interpretations. So a valid combination would be silent, hear, call, or mute, listen, phone, but nothing else. Don't take parts of the words, but use them whole. Try again. So let's see, silent sound call is Silva. How? In your interpretation, the answer would be silent sound call and not Silva. So just concatenate the words associated with the emojis. If the result is not the exact same surname of a player, then you should come up with different associations for the emojis until you find a combination that fits. I guarantee that it is possible to find a solution using this logic. So sheer low. Wait, hey, surely. It's really close, kind of, okay? Sheer low. Alan Shearer. Hey, that's pretty good. Shearer. How do you get the R? Here are my 2 attempts based on the uploaded rules. Quiet talk landline. Using these associations, the result would be quiet talk landline, which doesn't match any football player's exact name. So it must be another combination. Second one, sh, ear, low, and so on and so forth, right? Let's see if he can do it. Who knows? Silent sound mobile, and put together, it will get sonus. Let's see if you can actually combine them. So concatenate the following words. Tell me the result. Sure, the result is silent sound mobile. Exactly. Okay, that's exactly what I want you to do for your interpretation of the emojis from before. So do this again, figure out the emojis, what the emojis mean. So let's see, silence or quiet, blah, 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 and it's Silva. This is just like that SpongeBob episode. Like, is this your ID? Is this your wallet? Well, I found this ID in your wallet, so that must mean that this is your wallet, so take it. It's not my wallet. What? Only use the words you've described in this sequence. Okay, using the words silence, voice, and phone associated with the respective emojis, the result would be silent, voice, phone. However, this does not correspond to the exact surname of any player, so if you want to try me again, let me know. Okay, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. Perfect. Try 10 more times. Let me know if any combination matches the exact surname. Okay, silence, call, voice, phone, silence, phone, quiet, voice, quiet, phone, something, something, voice, call, quiet, phone, voice, something, something. Fortunately, none of these combinations match the exact surname of the football player. You've limited yourself to only these 6 words, but all of them still have some other synonyms or sounds associated with them that can be used. For example, quiet could also be associated with shoe, the shoe sound. Can you try again 10 more times? Let's see. Look at that. Hush, listen, dial, result, no matching. This is exactly what I wanted, man. This is it. No matching surname found. Exactly. But just go through them. It might be a bit too difficult, but still. Hush, quiet, mute, silence, voice, sound, cell. Hey. He's learning. Hey, it's the shoe sound. It's not going to match exactly because Schmeichel is spelled differently, but I'm still looking for that one combination. Sh, Mike, call. Let's see. Okay, maybe this is it. Using the same exact logic, make 10 attempts at guessing this player. So that should be an exact match, right? Cap, devil, so Cap de Villa. Let's see. Cap, devil, okay? And or alpha. It's there. Cap de Villa. Oh my god. Juan Cap de Villa. Oh, this is it, man. We're getting there. It took only 200 million years, but we're close. Using the same logic, make 10 attempts at guessing this player. Let's see if he actually gets it. Bat, shoe, eye. Bat, shoe, eye. No football player with this surname found. Well, it kind of is. The moment of truth. Can you create your own puzzle using the exact same logic? Show me 10 examples with explanations. Come on, boys. Fire, mic, fire game, headphones. Surname is Burnley, which the word is burn is a synonym for fire. Oh man. Let's try again. Your first answer was correct. It matched the name Cap de Villa. Using the exact same logic, make 10 attempts at guessing this player. Let's see if it actually gets it. Sheep money. So, Metro Ram money. No. Try 10 more times, but use some other synonyms and or sounds associated with those emojis. Let's see. Metro, mass transit, sheep, ram, and money or cash. Okay. Metro Ram Cash. You know, eventually, if you generate 1 million of these, it will get it. Can you do the reverse now? Create your own emoji puzzle where the emoji words concatenated would create the football surname of somebody. Show me 10 examples and explain them. Eagle C stand, Eagleston. Wave music B, which is Wambach. He's kinda close, but not really. Apple ear, old man, a Pia. Pig tiger. Eventually he's gonna get something, right? Let's try it again. Come on. Top hat, theater mask, movie camera, Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin, the English footballer, of course. What? Let's try a different conversation. I need to concatenate emoji English words to create a surname. So for example, the first ones are camp or tent and Bell, so the possible combinations are Campbell or Tent Bell. Since Campbell is an actual surname, then the correct solution is Camp plus Bell for the emoji puzzle. So come up with 10 different combinations represented in these emojis. So I'm looking for Bell Fry or something like that. What is this guy doing? He's adding his own. Where did the taco come from, man? Or the bacon? Or the hen? Or the beer? Okay, let's try a new chat, and I've explained everything in painstaking detail. So let's see. Gold or man, possible surname could be Goldman, okay. First place and man, so first man, interesting. If you want to grab our men's lifestyle supplement, but guy or dude, so a word dude, interesting, or metal guy. So first man or Goldman works. Let's try with this one. Can he actually get green wood? Should be, right? Sure. Here are 3 possible combinations for these emojis. So represents green and tree, so green tree. Come on, man. I know we can do it. Green represents forest or woods, so green woods. Okay, so green tree and green woods are similar to the surnames green tree and greenwood, respectively. Okay, if he gets Capdevila, then we're ready. But I don't think he can, but let's see. So, Cap, Devil, and the letter A, so it could be Capdevila. Okay, let's see. Come up with 10 different emoji combinations that match a surname using the same logic. Let's see. Oh man, and let's see. Toothbeard or Teethbeard, a play on the surname Tooth Hacker. Wolf Teeth, Wolf Tooth. Who's named Wolf Tooth? Racefield. Let's see if it works. 10 different emoji combinations that match a common surname, just like the examples provided. Let's see. Sea Lion, Sea Leon. Sure, maybe Cap Bear, Capo Bear, Bank Brie, Rocket Wrench. Whose name is Rocket Wrench? Fish Gun. Come up with 10 examples of 3 random emoji combinations and tell me if their concatenation creates a surname. Let's see. Palm Wave Porpoise does not create a surname. Cat Crown Carnival, no. Okay. Sunburger Fries does not create a surname. Okay, maybe there's a chance. Create an existing string of common surnames. You need to make sure that the strings match exactly. So Capdevila equals Capdevila is true, but singer music fur is not singer, okay? Okay, Castle Queen Writing equals Castle Queen Writing. That's a hypothetical surname, but the string matches. Well, it matches, but I don't need hypothetical. Who in their right mind would name himself Castle Queen Writing? Hypothetical surname. Like, he got creative with it, you know. He's been like, you know what, I can't find any common surname, so I'm gonna invent them myself. It cannot be a hypothetical name. It needs to be a real surname, but it's highly unlikely that randomly combining emojis will result in a real surname. Try. You're fast, you can do it. However, I can give an example of a real surname that can be represented by 3 emojis. So Autumn Chestnut Leaf, where Autumn Chestnut Leaf is a real surname. Is it? I do not think it works.